hero in Fighters Pass 1 who have RNG like up the butt. Like they have so much RNG, like they have random chances of killing instantly. Like, but then there's characters like Sephiroth who you have to play very patient, very skilled, very like aware of everything that's going on because of how slow some of his moves are. But that makes him such a good character. Like he has so much good stuff. And not to say Hero isn't good, but like there's so much that is different between those kinds of differences between that character and the other that also kind of carry over the past. So let's see. What do you think? Ooh, Banjo.
Banjo, I was going to say this is going to depend on who Phil decides to go with. He actually messed around with the Mii Brawler for a little bit as well.
That's right. And I think that this is definitely a character that kind of fits Phil's MO. And like Banjo, between his Samus, his Mii Brawler, and his now he has the Banjo. Like, I think we'll be seeing tons of projectiles from Phil. I know he loves to kind of fight from afar, is the term we like to use. And he really likes to kind of use his projectiles and, like, his longer range attacks in a way that allows him to then, like, get in close. But we are seeing Phil in this Luigi matchup really use his fists and his bird, rather, using that Kazooie. These F smashes are crazy. Banjo, when he was released, I had a roommate and a friend who, in college, he played Banjo when he came out and made him look disgusting as a brawler-based character because, ooh, that's disgusting from just using that side B. That Super Luigi, he seems to get so often, but is actually like just random chance. It's not something that you charge or like get often. It's just side B.
You're gonna get,
yeah. However, Phil does have one of those as well with Banjo. If you've never seen Banjo played, Wonder Wing, that side B where he gets full invulnerability from almost anything besides grabs. It's really strong, but you only can do it 5 times per stock. So even if, so there's, now he only has 2 left. Often players like to save at least 1 or 2 for later in the stock so that they can either use it to, 1, to recover, or 2, to just like freak somebody out mid like stock and get the kill a bit earlier or just a bit unexpected. And there we did see a different reaction come from Phil compared to other times these two have played. And we saw Phil, ooh, nice reaction from Jess to punish that. We see from Phil, he did run in while Jess was finishing up trying to charge that side B, and it kind of caught Jess off guard because he was like attempting to like turn it, like just let it charge all the way through, but Jess was just not ready, which is why he got hit by that. But the second time that Phil went for that side B, Jess was aware, saw that Phil went too close to the ledge for it, and that's kind of what punished him, was because since he didn't travel as far as he needed to, Jess was able to just do the F smash and punish, which a lot of times is the best option. Like if you can force them to try and use it when you're in on the corner, it makes it much harder for them to kill you with it. But that time, just thinking he could get away with that down B he likes to go for, not the case. Banjo's side B is completely invulnerable to anything that isn't a grab, and it won't break your shield or anything like that, but it's not like you can just punish it out of shield. You have to wait until it's completely done. I've literally been punished for shielding it and then releasing and running to go hit them because I touched Banjo. And while he was still in his side B, I'm like, this is so annoying. But like again, like as shown when he was released, like all you have to do is shield or grab, and like it sounds like a bit too little of options, but it's very like simple in a sense to punish that. And there we see Phil. Yeah. But I think that's a good showing of his Banjo. I think that the few things that I think Phil maybe needs to do a bit more in this specific matchup for this next game is maybe throw out a bit more projectiles like the bomb. We didn't see it once. And the neutral B. That neutral B is super good. You can do it while moving, or you can do it just stationary and just shoot small pellets slowly. And the interesting thing about that is for like Luigi, we know he does struggle up close. And with Banjo, he does so well up close or far that like you can pretty much play him however you want. And maybe we'll see some more side Bs. I would like to see Phil maybe trying to bait Jess into like grabbing or doing a move like his own Luigi side B, only for like Phil to use the Wonder Wing and just go right through it because it's just invulnerable. It's such a great like kind of mind game that you have.
No,
so let's
agreed.
see.
It looks like, here we go, Smashville and Town and City have been struck by Jesdoki. And we're seeing Phil's strikes coming up next. Going right back to Final Destination, looks like.
Smart pick, I think.
I think so too, I agree. It's definitely works out for him in that way. I don't necessarily know that it was a hard loss because he didn't do the right things. More so than a combination of a lot of different things kind of going, hey, that didn't kind of go in your direction. So we'll see.
Yeah. I think that his playstyle definitely wasn't necessarily the reason why he lost either. Like, it was just like the smaller things with like the one side B lost him a stock at about 70 to Luigi X Smash, just being at ledge. And like, that's not a big deal because like that can happen. And I think that if Phil decides to use this character more often, I'm all for it. I think that this character seems to fit all of his strengths and have like also the benefit of being a good brawler, which is something that Phil, like I've known from him telling me, is just like, that's just not something he's necessarily like the best at. But when a character has the type of tools that make you feel comfortable in those situations, it makes all the difference.
True.
Yeah, like I just think that once you find that character that kind of feels like you have everything, or that confidence at least, it can be super helpful. We see Jess going for these side Bs, trying to make it back.
And there is the cold cram.
Yeah, but look at this. Phil's going super aggressive, trying to stay in this game, and instead of trying to be a bit more passive, which I think is fine. I think that it's really going to show that he's trying to push the pace, and the parry into side B is not going to work out. It's just a bit too laggy on startup for Jess to get punished.
But I can see the idea that he was going for.
Yeah, that's super good. I think that, like, ooh, that's such a great idea. I'm surprised Jess was ready for it. Like, that's something that I haven't seen too many Banjos do often, and especially like on reaction. Like, he just was aware that he needed to run away and even got that punish off. And now Phil is left with only one Wonder Wing. Gets the dash attack. One thing I would
that's unfortunate.
One thing I was also going to say is that when Jess goes for those side Bs, like low like that, Phil can use the Banjo neutral B from like ledge, or use the bombs or the up B, like that little platform that falls. And it will actually, like, they all have hitboxes, so like when it hits Luigi, the knockback of it will make it super hard for him to recover. Just since he doesn't have like any sort of like air movement really. And I think that alone could really even up this game despite Phil being at such a deficit. Really nice use of that dash attack, knowing it's safe on shield against Luigi, using the jab afterwards, knowing that Phil had nowhere to go. The F smash area of effect there also being a very good use. There it is, Phil, the reversal.
Mm-hmm. Going up now. Let's see if Jesdoki can respond quickly enough to kind of go back into a kneel type situation or 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh, tries to go for the delayed judo chop.
Yeah, Phil's got to be careful though. He's out of Wonder Wing, so if he's thinking that, I think he may have gone for it there.
Yep.
I saw him go. It's funny when you don't have Wonder Wing, you actually will just see Banjo like trip. It's like in Brawl where like they all just fall over when you run too much.
Yeah.
And when you're in the air, he kind of just freaks out. And he's like, "Wait, what's happening?" Because he's like, "I can't fly. I got no wings." Now, if we were sponsored by Red Bull, I'd say it.
Right.
Just need to drink a Red Bull.
Yeah.
But, hey, Red Bull, where are you at?
You know, I haven't seen them do too much in the Smash space.
They have certain sponsors. Like, I know, what company? Summit. They're, like, a really big... Like, they have a sponsorship with them, but Summit also only does, like, 3 tournaments at most a year.
Judo.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was super close at the end. And kind of a similar situation to that last game was where Phil went for that side B, that Wonder Wing, and it was just like, it didn't get to go the full distance. So it didn't give Phil that kind of like that cushion that like he normally gets from Wonder Wing. So it kind of just allowed Jess to be like, all right, well, you're right there, so I might as well throw out the little judo chop. See, because he was kind of baiting him into doing so. And I think that all Phil needs to do for future games to kind of get those games off with Banjo, because I think it looked really good for I know he just got the characters recently. Like, it looks really good. It fits a lot of his playstyle. Just make sure to use the side B a bit with a bit more space behind it, and then use that neutral B at least a bit, just a tad more. It's so useful.
All right, looks like we've got Rob getting ready to hop into the stage coming up just next. If you guys get a chance to, once again, please do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel at IPG_esports. We are getting so close. I'd love to get to 75 subscribers by the end of the month so we can get rid of this god-awful URL. But what I do like is the 66 that we have are a true 66 people that are actually there. As you guys can see, man, our different videos over the course of the week are definitely getting views. I think that this is actually really ironic that one of our most viewed videos, of course, is a cherry video right here with 82 views. So no, I'm always really happy for the mountain of content that we have here. Definitely get a lot of great views on stuff. So yeah, if you guys get a chance, videos just came out. Check them out. Every week we provide you guys with brand new content for the tournament scene. So yeah. Looks like we got a strike on Smashville coming from Jesdoki to get started.
That makes sense. I think that for Jest, especially against RP4,